Hello everybody, welcome to Elite Wine TV. I am your host Mark Fusco here for another episode of the show. Yeah, Turkey Day is coming up. Alright, so this is a special episode of Thanksgiving wines. So, you know it's really hard to find these things? Like really, seriously. I mean, come on. You can't have a Thanksgiving dinner without this, whatever. Anyway, so we're going to do 3 wines today. And these are 3 wines that are varietals that are traditionally used for Thanksgiving. And there are various price points here involved. There's a more expensive wine, a really cheap wine, and then a, not really cheap, but an inexpensive wine, and a little bit in between the 2 wines. So let's start with this one first. This is the Domaine Zind Humbrecht Heimbourg Alsatian Riesling, and this is from the Alsace in France. And as opposed to other Rieslings from Germany, this is going to be a dry Riesling rather than a sweet Riesling. Rieslings are great for Thanksgiving. They will pair with various types of fowl, including turkeys. And it's definitely a popular pairing. So let's check it out. Oh, by the way, this was purchased via CinderellaWine.com, which I know I've mentioned in the past. I believe I paid $22 for it. And it is normally anywhere from $30 to $60, depending on where you buy it. So, usually around between $40 and $45 is the normal price. So I got it for almost half off the typical price. And let's check it out. The first thing that actually came to mind was pineapple, but it's not really pineapple. But you get these lighter fruits, lighter citrus aromas. It's crisp. You get a crispness, a cleanness out of it. And I don't really talk about color much, but check out that color. It's really golden. I don't drink many Alsatian Rieslings very often. You know, normally it's German Riesling, so it's definitely a different experience. You know, it really is reminding me of a Gewürztraminer a little bit on the nose, which is also very popular Alsatian wine. Let's taste it. Yeah, this is some good juice. It's got a little bit of acid. It's really crisp and clean. I'm still getting those lighter citrus fruits. I really do get a kind of a pineapple thing out of this, which I really like. You're getting some good acid. I can definitely see this going, you know, I can see this as more of an aperitif. Maybe with some nice cheeses before you have your turkey. But you could definitely pair this up with your turkey. Because I think it will pair really well with the flavor profile of the gobbler. Good stuff. I'm going to give this 92. Definitely some good things out of that one. All right, so let's move on to the next wine. Next, we're going to do, here we go, the wine that's become kind of obligatory for Thanksgiving. We're going to do the Laboure-Roi Beaujolais Nouveau 2009. This is obviously from the Beaujolais area of France. Pour a little out, or let's do a little rinse. Beaujolais Nouveau, let's talk about that for a second. Now, granted, I know I mentioned it in sommelier school, but let's focus on Beaujolais Nouveau. First of all Beaujolais is from the Gamay grape, and Beaujolais Nouveau is kind of really just a good old-fashioned marketing gimmick to get some wine out. Now, it's always, bought it at Specs for $8.81, and yes, anyway, Beaujolais Nouveau, it comes out on the third Thursday of November. Now, it's a bit of a coincidence. It wasn't made for Thanksgiving. It's a bit of a coincidence that it's out the week before Thanksgiving, because it's the fourth Thursday of November. And I bought this on the third Thursday of November at Specs. I specifically waited till Thursday because I knew I was going to do some turkey wine, and I wanted to do Beaujolais Nouveau. It was grown and harvested this year. It's fermented really quickly and then bottled. They don't let it age very often. They don't let it age at all. As soon as it's finished with fermentation, they bottle it and ship it out around the world. These are typically a very light wine. They tend to pair very well with turkey. So it's one of those things where once people realize it pairs well, these guys had a nice little convo and said, "Hey, how you doing?" So pretty much it has become a big hit. Now, I specifically did not get the George Dubouffe, the one without the flowery label, just because that's what everyone gets. So I found this one. It was a reasonably priced Beaujolais Nouveau. You shouldn't be really paying more than $10. Ideally, no more than $9 for this stuff. But I did find some that were $10, $12, and I was like, nah, not so much. So let's check it out. Now, what's been really puzzling me the whole time I've been talking is I get this kind of buttered popcorn smell out of it. And I don't know why. And cherries. So it's like you went to the movie theater and you bought some, I don't know, like cherry type of candy, and you're eating your buttered popcorn and you're eating the cherry candy at the same time. The butteriness is going away, and now you're getting really more of a preponderance of cherry aromas. And it's like sour cherry, like not sour cherry. There's another almost like a sour patch, not sour patch, sour. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's a gooey candy, and it has like, it's usually sour, but it's got some like sugar around it, and it smells like that. Definitely candy-like, and the butter is almost gone. So it just needed some time to open up. I opened these up, I don't know, a while ago, but remember, surface area. Now that I've been swirling it, much better. Hey, it smells tasty. It smells kind of sweet. So let's see how it tastes. So totally easy drinking. You still get that cherry flavor to it with the sourness, you know, not bitter, not like bad, but like a little bit of like almost a sour, like a cherry pucker. And something else, you know, there's that other thing that I can't quite put my finger on that's in there, but it's tasty. I mean, it's easy drinking wine. It's no 90-point wine, but you know what? Oh, by the way, the conventional wisdom or conventional thinking is that you do want to chill Beaujolais Nouveau because there's a bit of tartness to it. I wouldn't necessarily call it acidity, but there's definitely no tannins. Like this thing hasn't had enough time to like really. I mean, the way it's made, the skins have minimal contact, and the tannins really don't develop. But you know, they say the proverbial they say to chill this wine. Try to serve it at like 60 to 65 degrees. But and it probably would benefit from chilling. But yeah, I don't know. An 86. I like it. I like it. I don't like it as much as the Riesling, but I like it for what it is. And I've had some other Beaujolais Nouveaux that were pretty bad. All right, so let's go on to the next wine. Now, this one is a Pinot Noir from Burgundy. Another traditional Thanksgiving wine. This is the Louis Latour 2007 Pinot Noir from Burgundy for $12.18 from Specs. On the label, first of all, you know, it's from the Burgundy appellation, so it means it comes from anywhere in Burgundy. But the one thing that I couldn't really quite tell online is it's talking about it's from Beaune, from the Côte d'Or in France, or that's what those words are on there. And I don't know why that's on there necessarily, but because they're not saying it's not from the Côte d'Or or the Côte de Beaune appellation. It's from Burgundy, so the grapes can come from anywhere. And their website did say, you know, hey, the grapes can come from anywhere, but they specially pick the best cuvées and blah blah blah. So let's check it out. Now you notice Pinot Noir is typically a lighter color wine. Not quite. This was actually a little bit darker, believe it or not. So let's check it out. So, like with lots of Pinot Noir, you're getting that earthiness, that barnyard aroma, with a bit of it's an aroma I've been getting a lot lately. Smoke bomb, like the smoke from a smoke bomb. So a little bit of smokiness to it, a little bit stinky. Stink bomb, and a bit of earthiness. See how it tastes. Let's taste it again. I like this better. You know, there's not much going on in this glass here. Except for the fact that there's that smoke bomb flavor and tannins. A little bit of tannins. Yeah, I don't think it's really that good. Which pains me. And the thing is, I did see a lot of ratings all over the place on this. I mean, everything from high 80s to high 70s. You know, so this really comes down to a personal preference. You may think it's a great wine. I don't think it's a great wine. I think it's serviceable. I mean, you could bring this wine to Thanksgiving dinner, and fact that it's, you know, a great time, you're with your family and friends, and it's supposed to be a happy time, that will mask for me the flavor of the wine, and it will hopefully pair with food better. So we'll see. I was going to go 82, but I'm really thinking 80. Yeah, I'll go with 80. I'm not going to kill it, but I think the other two wines are better wines, at least as far as my palate's concerned, and we'll leave it at that. What are you having for Thanksgiving wine? Are you going to get suggestions like I have? You don't have to get necessarily the same ones I've got. Did you go with the traditional Riesling, Beaujolais Nouveau, and Pinot Noir? Or did you get a little crazy and have something like a, oh, I don't know, a Chenin Blanc, or a Cabernet Sauvignon with your turkey, or maybe something a little bit different? Maybe you paired a rosé. You know, rosé wouldn't be. I almost bought a rosé for the deal, but I decided to go a little more traditional. So you know, put in the comments, what'd you use? Also, what was the song on this? You should have been able to hear it. Nobody guessed the last one, and I don't think anyone's guessed Monday's episode yet. I haven't seen any comments on there, so tell me which song that was. I think every one I'll do a new one. That's going to be it. We'll see everybody again on the flip side of Turkey Day on Friday, where we're going to be doing some Italian wine for the next two episodes. That will correspond with Sommelier School, wines from Central Italy. Actually, more from East Central Italy. Thanks for stopping by.